beautiful creative people. This is Kyla Givehand coming to you from Giving Hands Creative, and I'm here today for Book in a Day 33. So this week I've been really inspired by several different websites and blogs that are where the blogger or the poet or artist is creating what's called blackout poetry. So of course I've read like 3 or 4 blogs. One person who's doing it with the newspaper, I think his name is Austin Kleon. I might not be pronouncing that right. And then there's the person, I think this person is out of Atlanta, Georgia maybe. Website is Make Blackout Poetry. And they're on Instagram and Twitter, and anyway, so that kind of poetry has been sort of appearing in my feed on my Twitter, Instagram, and I've been seeing a lot of that. So I've kind of been inspired by that this week. And one of the things I really wanted to do for Book in a Day is do an altered book. I've never done an altered book before, so I thought that would be something interesting. Now, I realize it's a huge undertaking to say I'm going to do an altered book in a day. So I thought, when I came across these sites for blackout poetry, and yeah, I was really intrigued by that. So I thought, what if I combine those two elements, blackout poetry and the idea of an altered book, ending up with a book of blackout poetry. So I don't know, it's kind of ambitious, I realize that, but let's see, it's 9:54, almost 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to head over to the gym and do my gym thing. I'm probably going to shorten it today just because I feel like I need every moment of this day to make this happen. The next book that I have that is the right size, I think, for this, that I could feasibly get through in a day, is a book of just short stories. So what I'm going to do, the first thing I'm going to do to the book is glue some of the pages together, because my idea is to put paint on these pages, different kinds, watercolor, watercolor crayon, some oil pastels, some acrylic ink, and just do a bunch of different things, some craft paint for different pages. So because of that, I need the pages to be a little more thicker. I need them to be thicker than they are. So my first task, which I have to do off camera because I have to go outside to do it, is to glue some of these pages together. I know a lot of people use gel medium, and but for the sake of time and drying, I'm going to be using this tacky spray. It's a crystal clear tacky spray by, I think that's pronounced Aleene's. It's the same people who make that little tacky glue that we all see. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do. And so because it's a spray, I'm going to go outside and do it. And my goal is probably, these pages are, they're not super thin and they're not super fragile, because this is a fairly new book in terms of, you know, old books. But so the pages aren't brittle or frail in any way, but they are thin. So I'm probably thinking 3 to 4 pages glued together will be good. So we'll see, and I may have to cut some pages out to accommodate for that, but that's my plan. So I'm going to start by gluing my pages together. I have to go outside to do that, and then I'm going to come in and I'm going to do a bunch of different things to come up with the actual poems in here. So we'll see how that all works out. I have the entire day to get it done. Yeah, I'm not going to be nervous about it. I'm just going to do it. And then I'm going to end up with a beautiful book of poetry for book 33. So I hope you'll stay with me to the end. I'm probably going to do something fantastic and wonderful to the cover as well. Probably put some gesso on this and do some sort of decorative cover as well. So again, it's a little ambitious. That's why I'm starting early. I do have to get 30 minutes into the gym, or I just feel my day kind of feels screwy. So that's my goal. And I'll see you back here on the other side of book 33. Thanks so much for watching. Okay, I want to do a quick check-in here. All the pages have been glued, and I did the whole gem thing. So it's almost noon. I think I'm still out of breath from the gym. Okay, so on my way back from the gym, I saw on my mailbox that there was a package for me in my leasing office. So I went to get it, and I'm so excited. It was a set of stencils from Stencil Girl, the monthly subscription. If you're not subscribing to this and you are an art journaler or someone who uses stencils in their artwork, you should totally stencilgirlproducts.com. They have a monthly subscription where every month you get a in the mail you get a set of stencils. So this is the one for, I'm guessing this is the one for August, and I'm excited because I plan to use these. I guess this is kind of hard to see with, put something behind it so you can actually see it. Okay, so that's, you always get a small, medium, and large. So this is the small one. It has like little teardrops, a little flower, almost like a little paisley looking object with some cutouts. And here's the medium. And then the large. And I'm so excited about the large. Oh my, you have no idea. Because immediately when I took it out of the pack and I saw this, I was like, oh, that's going on the cover of the book for sure. So I'll be using this stencil for the cover. And maybe even using some of these inside the book. So I think Mary Beth Shaw is the person who runs this, but then there are a bunch of different designers, Pam Carricker, a couple other people that I can't think of off the top of my head right now, but go to their website, check it out, stencilgirlproducts.com. The monthly subscription is so wonderful because honestly you like subscribe and then you forget that, and then these things just come in the mail. It feels like Christmas every time. So Stencil Girl Products, and I think she has a book coming out, so stay tuned for that as well. Alright, so let's take a look at what has happened with the book. Alright, so I gessoed the cover. So it's just 2 coats of white gesso on there. And then the pages are all nice and glued together. So the pages, so they're pretty thick because of that, which means the book probably isn't going to close properly. so I want to do a quick check-in here. It is about, it's 5 o'clock, 5:06, and I've done a few pages, not many, just to kind of get a sense of which paints work best, what gesso works best, and so far it's been quite interesting. That's all I can say. So I have quite a bit left to do. Have this much left to do. So yeah, I'll see you back on the other side. okay. Some books just aren't meant to be done in a day. This is one of them. So the book is done. I'm tired. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. This is probably the longest I've been up to do a book in a day in a while. So it is almost 4:30 in the morning, and I am beat. My brain isn't even really functioning properly anymore. So anyway, I'll start with the cover. Here's the cover of the book. I love this stencil from Stencil Girl. Absolutely beautiful and amazing. This will appear in lots of other things that I do. Okay, so I learned a lot doing this book. Mainly that I think I really like creating art journal pages on an altered book like this. It's something I never thought I'd actually do because I'm so used to making my own journals and my own books that I just never thought. I mean, I know there are tons of people who do this out there, but anyway, I found that I really like the way the pages take the gesso and the way they take the just everything. It was a great experience. So the other thing I realized is that I am absolutely in love with this little kit. This little it's metallic H2Os. I've used them before in other books, book in a day books. I don't remember which ones right now, but it's not the sparkling H2Os that everybody's talking about. This is a different brand. But they are so beautiful and amazing. I don't know if you can, I'm hoping you can see the beauty of that on this spread. I know my lighting is weird because it's night, but anyway, so this book posed several challenges. Mainly, I did not really think ahead about the drying time. So the drying time of the gesso, I was using this masking fluid. I didn't think about the drying time for that. Towards the end, something weird started happening with the fluid, masking fluid, and it started peeling oddly, and oh my God, just pretty much everything that could go wrong with the book started to go wrong. You can see this page where it really is just like I can't even talk. Where it really is horribly done because the words started coming up with the masking fluid. So, but I went with it. I kept going because really I was running out of time. Okay, so I think instead of trying to show you all the pages here, I'm just going to do some still shots of these pages so that you can just see them all at the end with the music like I always do. So I'll do that because I think that'll be much easier. But the pages that I ended up liking the most, this first page, which I didn't actually do first, but is the first page. This just came out like I wanted all of them to come out this wonderfully. And then the other one that I really liked, there's several. This one came out really well. It doesn't really do it justice on the camera, but I used this product called Inka Gold, and it's the purple version of this. I'm sure they have a different color besides purple. They're called violet, and it's just like a beeswax almost, and so it gives this beautiful metallic. And so my saving grace for this book were my Jelly Roll glaze pens, Sakura Jelly Roll and glaze, and I think there's another one called Midnight or something. It has a little sparkly thing on it. Saving grace for this book. I think the other page that I want to show that I really liked was this one. It's not that one. this one. No? It's a blue page somewhere. This one. So this page, this sort of blue and natural color, I just really love that page as well. And then I did a black and red page, which I liked a lot. And that's the end. That's the last page of the book. So all the pages got done. I realized that I probably will start an art journal using the book I showed at the beginning that was written in all Spanish. I'll probably use that to create an art journal because I just thought this was really a cool experience. I'm glad I did this. I had a lot of fun doing it. It's a lot of work, so big kudos to the poets out there who do this kind of work as their body of work. It's actually a lot harder than it seems. It's not as random as you might think, unless you just want to be random. But if you're trying to, you know, really have a poem come out of it, then yeah, you kind of have to think about what you're doing a little bit more. So anyway, I'm super tired, probably rambling. I'm looking forward to seeing what beautiful things you all create. Please continue to post over at the Facebook group, on the Ning site, all the different places that we find each other, Instagram, so on and so forth. So this is Kyla Givehand signing off for book 33, book in a day. Oh, and I'm calling this Little Boxes, if that's not very obvious, because as I was going through with my jelly rolls, I kept saying little boxes in my head, and so I thought, that's a good title. So that's the title of this piece, Little Boxes. Alright, signing off, book 33. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you will go out and create something beautiful today, and I'll see you back here for book 34 next week. Stay tuned for more information about upcoming courses. I have 3 new courses that will be launching in the next month, within the next month, and stay tuned for the giveaway for the fact that we have reached 200 plus at this point, 200 plus subscribers on YouTube. So stay tuned for the giveaway that goes with that, and I will see you all in all of our various places. Have a beautiful week.